Good afternoon to all of you. I am Mukesh Singh Bagal. As you know, I am teacher subject and dynamics of machine as well as theory of machine. My dear student, today we will discuss about the hunting in governor. So when we discuss about the hunting in governor, so it is very important terminology which arise in the hunting. So we will discuss how the hunting is arise in the governor. What is the cause of the hunting in the governor? So by the help of this diagram, we can understand what is the hunting in the governor. So my dear students, when we discuss about the sensitiveness in my previous lecture, I also discussed about the sensitiveness in the governor and sensitiveness of a governor. So from start the topic hunting, just we understand what is the sensitiveness, because when we understand what is sensitive, then we understand what is the hunting. So when we discuss about the sensitiveness of a governor is said to be sensitive when it readily responds to a small change of a speed. My dear student, when we discuss about sensitivity of governor, when the governor is sensitive, it means that it readily responds to a small change of speed. The movement of the sleep for a fractional change of speed is the measure of sensitivity. It means it's depend how much the sleeve move upon the spindle. We can see that it by the help of this we can understand what is the sensitivity, and it is also understand what is the sensitiveness, and it is the measure of the sensitiveness of the governor. So when we discuss about the sensitive of governor, if the small or fraction change of speed when the slave moves up and down, it is the calculation, it represent the measure or the calculation of the sensitiveness. My dear student, as a governor is used to limit the change of speed of the engine between minimum to full load condition. The sensitivity of governor is also defined as a ratio of the difference between the maximum and the minimum speed to the mean equivalent speed. We can say that sensitiveness is equal to the range of speed divided by mean speed. So it is I already explained this sensitiveness of governor in a previous lecture. So you can understand what is the sensitiveness of governor. Sensitivity of governor means if a fraction change of speed, the movement of sleep moves upward and downward. So we can say that it is the governor is more sensitive or less sensitive. It's depend upon the movement of the sleep. So we come on the topic known as the hunting. Then what is hunting? When we understand the sensitiveness, then we can understand what is the hunting. So the hunting we can explain or define. Sensitiveness of a governor is a desirable quality. However, if a governor is too sensitive, it may fluctuate continuously. Understand what I am saying? As I explained, what is sensitiveness? Sensitive, if a small change or fraction change, the sleeves move upward and downward, we can say that the governor is more sensitive or less sensitive. So we can say that if a governor is too sensitive, it may fluctuate. If a governor is too sensitive, it may fluctuate continuously, because when the load on the engine falls, the sleeve rises rapidly to a maximum position. This surge of the fuel supply to the extent to affect a sudden fall in the speed. As my dear student, as I told you, if the load on the engine falls, the sleeve rises rapidly to a maximum position. It may be explained when the load on the engine is decreased, the sleeve moves upward and it reaches to a maximum position. Due to this set of the fuel supply, it stopped. Due to this, the fuel supply is stopped to the extent to affect a sudden fall in the speed. As the speed falls to below the mean value, the sleeve again moves rapidly and falls to a minimum position to increase the fuel supply. The speed subsequently rises and become more than the average, with the result that the sleeve again rises to reduce the fuel supply. The process continues and is known as hunting. My dear student, Hunting means when the sleeve moves maximum position, it may be up and it may be down due to the fraction change of speed. Due to if the governor is more sensitive, we can say that the hunting is also more. A governor is said to be hunt if the speed of the engine fluctuates continuously above and below the mean speed. This is caused by a too sensitive governor which change the fuel supply by a large amount when a small change in the speed of rotation take place. For example, I would like to explain by the help of this example. One example, when the load on the engine is increased, the engine speed decrease. The governor is very sensitive. The governor sleeve immediately falls to its lowest position. This will result in the opening of the control valve wide, which will supply the fuel to the engine in the axis of its requirement, so that the engine speed rapidly increase again and again, and the governor still rises to its highest position. My dear student, due to this movement of sleeve, the control valve will cut off the fuel supply to the engine, and thus the engine speed begins to fall once again. This cycle is repeated indefinite again and again. This cycle is repeated again and again. Such a governor may admit either the maximum or the minimum amount of fuel. The effect of this will be to cause wide fluctuation in the engine speed, or in other word, we can say that the engine will hunt, or we can say that the engine will, or we can say that it is hunting in the engine. So, my dear student, this is about the hunting. I hope you can understand what is hunting in the governor. So, thank you very much. We will meet in our next lecture, in our next topic regarding hunting, or the regarding a new topic. So, thank you very much.